Welcome to this lesson on indeterminate forms in calculus. Today, we are going to demystify the strange situations where math seems to break down, specifically when we encounter 0 divided by 0 or infinity divided by infinity. We will learn how to use algebraic manipulation to find the hidden answers behind these forms. Before we dive in, let's quickly review what a limit is. A limit asks the question, where is the function going? It describes the behavior of a function as x gets closer and closer to a specific value. The most important thing to remember is that a limit is not about what happens at that exact point, but rather what happens near it. This distinction is crucial for today's topic. Usually, finding a limit is easy. You just use direct substitution. That means you plug the number into the function. If the function is continuous, like 3x plus 1, you plug in 2, get 7, and you are done. But sometimes, when you plug the number in, like in the second example, you get 0 divided by 0. This is where the trouble begins. So, what does 0 divided by 0 mean? It does not mean the limit is undefined. It is called an indeterminate form. This simply means we cannot determine the answer yet. In terms of the graph, this usually indicates a hole. The function doesn't exist at that single point, but the path leading up to it definitely exists. We just need to do some work to find where that path is pointing. The first tool in our kit is factoring. You use this when you see polynomials. Here we have x squared minus 1 over x minus 1. If we plug in 1, we get 0 over 0. But notice the top is a difference of squares. We can factor it into x minus 1 times x plus 1. Now, we have a common term on the top and bottom. We can cancel out the x minus 1 terms. This removes the problem causing the 0 in the denominator. Now we are left with just the limit of x plus 1. We can now use direct substitution safely. Plugging in 1, we get 1 plus 1, which equals 2. We have found the limit. Our second technique is rationalization. You use this when you see square roots. Here, plugging in 4 gives us 0 over 0. The strategy is to multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate. The conjugate of square root of x minus 2 is square root of x plus 2. When we multiply these, the square roots disappear from the numerator, allowing us to cancel the problem terms and solve the limit. Now let's look at the second indeterminate form, infinity divided by infinity. This happens when x approaches infinity. It is like a battle between the numerator and the denominator. Both are growing huge, but we need to know who is growing faster, or are they tied? To solve this, we need to look at the highest powers. The algebraic way to solve this is to divide every single term by the highest power in the denominator. In this example, that is x squared. When we do this, any term with x in the denominator will shrink to 0 as x goes to infinity. We are left with just the ratio of the leading coefficients. Here, 4 divided by 2 gives us a limit of 2. To wrap up, remember these key strategies. If you see 0 divided by 0, it's likely a hole. Try factoring or rationalizing to remove the problem term. If you see infinity divided by infinity, you are looking for horizontal asymptotes. Compare the growth rates by dividing by the highest power. Master these forms, and you will be ready for derivatives next.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.